the 1960s, when Colombo's high society dressed for important functions, one name stood out on the most elegant saris: Soma Udabage. Ceylon's first female prime minister wore her designs. The country's first lady proudly wore them at state events. Her batik creations were so stylish, so distinctly Ceylonese, that everyone who could afford them wanted one. Yet today, very few Sri Lankans know her name. This is the story of Soma Udabage, the trailblazer who single-handedly revived a lost traditional art, turned it into a thriving industry that empowers thousands of women, and created some of the most beautiful batik works Sri Lanka has ever seen. Welcome to I Love Ceylon. We celebrate the artists who made our island beautiful. Soma Udabage was born in Daraniyagala, a small town in the Sabaragamuwa Province. The fifth daughter of a village headman, she studied at Ceylon College in Ratnapura and later at Museus College in Colombo. From a young age, she showed artistic talent. At just 20 years old, she married Premakumara Epitawela, a well-known traditional dancer and stage actor. In 1952, Soma traveled to India and studied at the famous Shantiniketan Institute, founded by Rabindranath Tagore. There she studied painting and all aspects of design, including the traditional art of batik that would define her life. Batik is an ancient resist-dyeing technique. You apply wax to fabric to block color, dye the cloth, then remove the wax to reveal beautiful patterns. It had existed in Sri Lanka for hundreds of years, but had almost completely died out by the mid-20th century. Soma decided to bring it back. She established a workshop and training center in the hill capital of Kandy. She began teaching young women the intricate, labor-intensive process: drawing designs, applying hot wax with canting tools or brushes, dyeing, boiling out the wax, and repeating the cycle for every new color. Her work was exceptional. While most modern batik artists limit themselves to 3 colors for speed, Soma's finest pieces used more than a dozen colors and took several months to complete. Her landscapes, village scenes, Buddhist stories, and figurative wall hangings were true works of art, not just fabric. A stickler for detail, Soma only used the finest German and Swiss dyes in her work. She cared more about beauty and quality than quick profit. In 1958, she was awarded a 6-month scholarship to study in Jakarta. Indonesia was a true heartland of batik, where the craft was a living, thriving industry. Soma earned a diploma in batik design. On her return to Sri Lanka, she developed her distinctive style. She held her first exhibition in 1962 and exhibited regularly in Sri Lanka, London, and across Europe. High society in Colombo quickly embraced her designs. Prime Minister Sirimavo Bandaranaike and Silawati Gopalawa, the First Lady of Sri Lanka, both wore her batik saris at official functions, giving the craft instant prestige. Her weekend batik classes were popular with the society ladies, who all wanted to learn this new and fashionable art. The opening of Katunayake International Airport in 1967 brought the era of mass tourism to Sri Lanka. By 1970, nearly 50,000 tourists were arriving each year, many on long-haul charter flights, seeking sun and beaches. Soma saw the opportunity. She opened boutiques in the new beach resorts of Mount Lavinia and Colombo. She held weekly exhibitions and fashion shows at Blue Lagoon Hotel, Pegasus Reef Hotel, and Mount Lavinia Hotel, the then popular tourist hotspots. Some of the most famous models in Sri Lanka started their careers with Soma. Her colorful, elegant batik garments became favorites among tourists. Soon she began exporting her apparel to European buyers. Her workshop employed more than 50 young women, giving them both income and a valuable skill. Through her long association with the Lanka Mahila Samitiya, a pioneering women's organization, Soma trained dozens, then hundreds of rural women. Today, The batik industry in Sri Lanka employs an estimated 35,000 people, the vast majority of them women. Soma Udabage is widely recognized as the person who laid the foundation for this entire sector. In 1983, Soma made a profound decision. A deeply religious woman, she donated her workshop and training center to her longtime employees and became a Buddhist nun. For almost half her life, she lived as a nun, devoting herself to spiritual practice. In April 2026, at the age of 96, Soma Udabage passed away peacefully. Soma Udabage did more than revive batik. She turned a dying craft into a vibrant industry that empowers women across Sri Lanka. She proved that traditional arts could be both culturally authentic and commercially successful. She inspired a whole generation of batik artists. Today, her most intricate works, with their rich multi-layered colors and deeply Sri Lankan themes, are now treasured as fine art and held in private collections around the world. Like, subscribe, and comment below. I Love Ceylon. We sell the nicest things.